Well, with all the additions to the game, we're seeing a lot of people throwing their images of their doublers, triplers, and even quadruplers out there. And I gotta say, 30, 50, 80 troops in a single pull, it seems pretty crazy. So I decided to go in, see how well I can do, and see if it's actually worth my benefit to go and grab these quadruplers. The first thing I want to say is you got to maintain a win streak and you don't want to be spending your coins on to do so. If you're going to go and purchase one of these quadruplers and then you're spending say 10,000 coins just to keep your streak going, it's not really worth it unless you have the money to spend on it. But you really want to make sure you're on your A game and doing your best, because we want to try to go and get in that first place spot and make sure we have a 10 win streak. For me, today it wasn't really my best. I did have some good games, but this is probably the first time I ever spent the win streak thing on this free-to-play account. You can see we at least got 9 tanks out of it, which was actually pretty great for me because we got that up to 2 stars now. But once again, I don't recommend you go and spend your coins on this. The other nice thing is these were all just kind of chest doublers that were given to me inside the game, so I'm glad now I can finally use it. I'd probably say it's not a bad idea to kind of go and use them once you get past your win 5 streak, but I wouldn't really say to use those quadruplers unless you're at that 10 win streak. But I did get a free tripler in there. We had 6 heavies, which gave us a total of 18, so that was kind of a nice one to see too. And then I grabbed a second place and got 4 Pams out of it, which gave me a total of 8. Next, I ranked in 4th and grabbed 4 wizards, which gave me a total of 8. And now I'm finally at the point where I have my 10 win streak. However, though, I still have a ×2 inside my queue, so I have to burn that one up. Luckily, though, I took first and we got 7 El Primos out of it, which gave me a total of 14. So I went over and bought one of these chest quadruplers there, and it was a total of 12,000 coins for one of these things. Taking a look at the shop, it does look like if I am able to get a large portion of them, it could be better. However, though, it is completely random on what I can get. So when I took second place on that one, it gave me 7 chickens. So 28 chickens I got for spending 12,000 coins. Was that one worth it? I'd probably say not so on it, but I really want to get one of those big hits like I'm seeing these images of. I mean, I guess comparing it to another common troop, there's a Mavis in there where I get 25 of them for 20,000 coins. So yeah, I guess the chickens are a little bit better a deal, but once again, it's going to be how dependent it is on where you rank inside the game. If you have been watching my free-to-play series, you know how much this is probably eating at me right now, and the fact that we're trying to constantly unlock new heroes, which by the way, we have all 3 of the heroes from this one. We're still missing Bee, Penny, and Royal King, and still the Ice World ones. But I went back in, spent another 12,000 coins to see how we could do, and this time we finally ranked first. So this time we did get a rare troop out of it. It was a medic and they gave us 6, so technically we got 24 medics out of it, which is a pretty good deal compared to what I could buy in the shop. But once again, it's a gamble of what you're going to get inside this game. So would I go and continuously buy these quadruplers? Well, maybe if it was my pay-to-win account and I knew I was already at that 10 win streak and I was having a good day of playing, I'd get it. But other than that, I think I'd really just kind of work with the fact of, hey, these are free. I'm going to use these when the game gives them to me, and I'll wait till I have my 10 streak then before I start popping them. So I guess the big thing to say is don't get fooled by these pictures. Yeah, they're legit, but those people got incredibly lucky, and who knows how many times they had to go and spend coins to keep their streak going, and how many of these chest quadruplers they bought in order to do so. I always find these things can be a little bit misleading when people start posting their best stuff, because it's just one of those things, it makes everybody think, wow, I can get that, and it's not always the case. But if you guys are struggling in Lava World right now and find yourself having a hard time ranking, there's probably one big thing you're doing wrong, and if you don't do this, you'll probably end up dying. If you want to know what it is, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.